You know, I remember when I first shot this video for the Milwaukee M18 Table Saw. It was all shiny and new. I remember my feet were in that video a lot for some reason. And who could forget those beautiful blurry camera angles? It really didn't get much better than that. But I do remember being very impressed with the Milwaukee M18 Table Saw. But the question remains, how did it hold up after 2 years? And would I still recommend it to you today? That's right, this is the M18 Cordless Table Saw. Yep, here she is today. 2 years later, after much using and abusing, a slicing and a dicing. She might be a little bit dirty. She got a lot of hours on her. But how has it held up over the 2 years? Now, I always run the 12 AH high output battery in this saw, but even with that, I get about 45 minutes of use, so I still always wished that they added the corded option to this. But after lugging this around, using it, letting people borrow it, it has held up fantastically. Even the one key still works perfectly on this saw. However, there are two issues that I had with this. One was, what? One of my rubber pads on my leg fell off. Makes me mad. And the other thing that I noticed is that when I cut MDF, specifically MDF, you know, because MDF is the devil. But look at him go though. He really does have the moves. But yeah, I noticed that the MDF likes to clog up my gears just because of where they're positioned. The dust gets in there, clogs them up, and then I gotta blow them out. So I do that regularly every time I use the MDF. And yes, I've had issues on other table saws with that, but it's probably the worst on this one. That said, when they are free of debris, they are very smooth. They still operate perfectly. But let's turn it on. Still has that instant soft startup. If you could smash that like button, it'd be greatly appreciated. Again, every adjustment, so smooth, so easy to make, still works the same as it did the first time I used it. Wait, hold up. Michael Fairchild and Matt Jervis, new channel members, thanks guys. Here's a shout out for you. I appreciate you joining the channel membership. The rack and pinion system, still perfect, still operates just like it should. On gauge every single time. Have not had any issues with cuts being off at all. Same thing with the bevels. Everything has stayed in line. No issues at all with anything going out of whack on me. Super easy to do. I will say one other thing about this saw. It is the smoothest operating table saw that I have ever used before or since. It is completely smooth. Very minimal vibration on this saw. It cuts perfectly. I could not be happier with how well this performs. Now, that being said, again, the issue that I have with this is that the battery does not last all that long. So you're gonna have to keep a couple larger batteries with you on hand if you're using this only. There's no plug, there's no adapter for a plug, and that's kind of a bummer. Would have been nice to have that. The other thing is, the 5.0 batteries, anything smaller, it's not going to work for you. You have to have a high output battery or something that's larger. So if you have a couple of the older 9 AHs around, I think that'll work, but you definitely want to go with the high output larger batteries. I would also like to see a couple cells on these every once in a while, which you don't really see. But with that said, this is probably my favorite saw, either cordless or corded, to use. It is so smooth. It is an elegant saw. It is well worth every single penny. I love it. Now, if this video has helped you in any sort of way, please smash that like button, as it would be greatly appreciated. If you like these type of videos, get subscribed and hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on any new tool reviews coming to you. Leave me a comment in the comment section if you've ever used this saw, if you're planning on using this saw. I love hearing your feedback. And with that, we'll be back with more videos soon.